All right, friends, we're talking about something fun today. Not deals, not funding, but your personality. Specifically, the 3 personality types that get absolutely crushed when flipping houses. So don't worry, I'm going to go through all 3. I have been all 3 at some point in my life. So there is no judgment here, but it is imperative to know thyself, strengths and weaknesses, and account for it accordingly. So, number 1, the big dreamer. They love the big vision. They love talking about all the things they're going to do, how they're going to do the house, everything that happens, everything they want to do. But they're terrible with numbers when it comes to reality. They don't understand how to budget. They don't even know what that thing means. They love the idea of actually doing the thing instead of all the work that goes into actually doing the thing. So how do you fix that though? You can either fix it by changing one's personality, or you fix it by bringing somebody else in who's not you, right? So that means scopes. You got to get a scope in place. You got to have some buffers. And then ultimately, you're going to get a lender reality check, because if this happens too long, too many times, the project doesn't tend to go very well. And a lender's just you're going to get checked by a lender at some point. You're just going to run into a roadblock. All right. Number 2, this one I actually see more often than the first one, is the perfectionist. Decisions take forever. Takes too long to make a decision. They tend to over improve everything because, hey, this is how I would like it. This is the best. This is what's going to make it better, improve it better. And listen, I get it. When your own house, it's one thing. And when you're going to go out to a property, you're going to reposition a home for the neighborhood that it's in. It needs to be in that neighborhood, in that price point. So if you're doing a $1,000 flip or a $200,000 flip, you got a different material. There's just different things that go into those. So knowing that a builder would do things differently, that helps to go, what should I do for this type of property? So how do you fix this though? Firm deadlines. That's a big one, because you're not going to have time to make those decisions. Pre-shopping. What is going to be done for this particular home? Not we're going to go and make some decisions as we go through this property. And then ultimately get comfortable with good enough at times is actually good enough. Last one. Number 3, the non-confronter. Non-confronter. This person avoids conflict. Listen, nobody likes conflict. Nobody's seeking this out. But there are times when you're going to be dealing with a property, or you're dealing with 3, 4, 5, 8 contractors, depending on how involved the particular property is. Stuff just comes up. I've seen contractors just run all over people, run them ragged. So how do you fix it? Written expectations. It's that simple. Having milestone payments. You don't have to have conflict, but it's, hey, you agreed to X and you're really at Y. And so there's an impasse here. You got to get these things done in order for us to make these milestone payments. Weekly check-ins. It's check-in on the project. It's also checking in on the contractor there. So being successful in flips really is not, at the end of the day, about your personality, but it is about having systems in place that prevent your personality from messing up a deal. All right. So if you want to learn more, want to get instantly pre-approved, I dropped a link below in the show notes for you.